Welcome to the Crisis Management presentation presented by Agribusiness Insurance Services. If you're currently experiencing a crisis, the following points may help you navigate it successfully. A crisis may come in many different forms, including fires, explosions, employee injuries, hazardous chemical releases, natural disasters, and many other things. When experiencing a crisis, it's critical to clearly communicate what occurred and what's being done to mitigate the incident. All parties, including your employees and the general public, should be notified, and it's also important to instill confidence that the management team is in control and is thinking clearly. When a crisis strikes, the first item is to contact emergency responders and other public safety or regulatory bodies. This group should include 911, the Environmental Protection Agency in the event of a chemical or fertilizer release, the Department of Natural Resources, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration if there are multiple employee injuries or fatalities, any customers or vendors that may be involved in the incident, and other parties, possibly social services or any other related entities. The next step in the response is to secure the incident scene if applicable. Things such as restricting visitor access, locking gates of the facility, and assigning responsibilities to staff members for crowd control are important pieces. It's also important to take care not to disturb the incident scene so that the investigation team can determine exactly what happened. Once the incident scene has been secured, the next step is to identify a command center which to operate from. In the case of a fire or explosion, it may be necessary to establish the incident or command center at a remote location. Things to think about when selecting an incident command center include: is there telephones? Is there internet connections? Are supplies in place, including paper, pencils, contact lists, and computers? Care should also be taken to identify an employee or family gathering location out of harm's way to help facilitate communication. After establishing a command center, a company spokesperson should be selected. The spokesperson should be appropriate for the level of incident. If the incident has far-reaching implications, it may be appropriate for the owner or CEO to become the spokesperson. If the incident is more local in nature, the location manager or possibly the human resources manager may be appropriate. The spokesperson should be someone who is comfortable speaking to public audiences. The next step in the process is to formulate your message. When developing message points, it's always important to show compassion for injured employees or the affected public. Target your message either to employees or the public. Ensure you always stick to the facts as they are known. Never speculate on the cause of the incident. Do not say no comment, as that may imply you did something wrong. Always reinforce your company beliefs and core values. And anticipate questions as they may be asked so you will have an appropriate response. Once the messages are prepared, it's important to meet with your employees first. When discussing what happened, always remember to stick to the facts, don't speculate, and always show compassion. You should also review the company's media policy, including emphasizing the point that only the company spokesperson should talk with the media. No photographs or videos should be sent. No texting and no social media posts should be made concerning the incident. The final step in the process should be to reach out to local media, which allows you to control the message provided to the general public. You should identify your company spokesperson and provide contact information for this individual. Again, when discussing what happened, you should always stick to the facts, show compassion, and don't speculate. It's also important to let the media know when they can expect more information from you. For more information on preparing and responding to a crisis, please visit our risk management page at abisonline.com. Thank you.